he's kind of passing. He's kind of passing. I reckon he can do it. That makes sense. Rather than, oh my days. By the time the big reveals start rolling in, you've probably already cracked the code, leaving the middle stretch feeling a little underwhelming. Welcome to Ken Reviews. I'm Ken, Mr. I'm gonna watch it so you don't have to. And we're in the month of love. We're keeping the theme going because we gotta show that love. And this is the review for The Gorge.
So what's the mission? To keep people from going in the gorge?
No. You need to stop what's in the gorge from coming out.
If you enjoy all things film, TV, theatre, all of that kind of stuff, and you want to hear a different kind of an opinion, hit that subscribe button. That way, let's discuss. Valentine's Day. A time for love, overpriced chocolates, and existential sci-fi action. Of course, Apple TV's The Gorge somehow manages to be both a mushy romance and high-octane shooter, making it the perfect compromise movie for couples who can't agree on what to watch. 1 minute you're swooning, the next you're dodging bullets. Romantic, right? The movie kicks off on a very bleak note, a father contemplating suicide on Valentine's Day. How dark can it get? Not your typical romantic setup, but instead of diving into full-blown heartbreak, The Gorge takes a sharp left into a surprisingly sweet, borderline saturine love story. And let's be honest, this film really gets into the romance. Like, so much so that for a while, you forget that you're watching a sci-fi movie and start wondering if you accidentally put on the Notebook, but with guns. Miles Teller has officially entered his action hero era. Gruff voice, shredded physique, and all of that. If this is his audition to be the next Tom Cruise, he's kind of passing. He's kind of passing. I reckon he can do it. Meanwhile, Anya Taylor-Joy is out here stealing hearts and lives. Between her sniper skill, that hypnotic accent, and just the way she looks at Teller like he's hung the moon, she's the emotional anchor that keeps this whole thing spiraling into chaos. The chemistry, chef's kiss. For a good chunk of the film, you're enjoying a surprisingly cute love story. And then, bam! Sci-fi zombie shooter out of nowhere. If you didn't read the synopsis beforehand, you'd think you're witnessing movie whiplash. See what I did there? But that's kind of the fun of it. The problem? The second act tries to hit us with all these mind-blowing plot twists. Except they're more like, oh, that makes sense. Rather than, oh my days. By the time the big reveals start rolling in, you've probably already cracked the code, leaving the middle stretch feeling a little underwhelming. There's also like a little sneaky Oppenheimer connection. But instead of a 3-hour history lesson on how to build an atomic bomb, The Gorge is more concerned with explosions of the heart. And actual explosion. It flirts with some big, weighty ideas, but never gets too caught up in them. Because at the end of the day, this is a love story first and a sci-fi flick second. All in all, The Gorge is a mixed bag, but one that somehow works. Great romance, decent action, and the middle section that thinks it's smarter than it actually is. If you and your partner can't decide on what to watch, this is one of them movies that's like a solid middle ground. It's got enough romance to keep the heart warm and fuzzy, but enough action to keep things from going too lovey-dovey. A Valentine's Day movie with gunfights and kissing, now that's balance. Is this one to add to Apple TV's collection? What did you think of the concepts of The Gorge? Miles Teller, where does he go next? Do you feel like this film could get possibly a sequel? As always, if you're enjoying these reviews, enter this gorge. It's safe. This gorge is safe. Hit that like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. That way, let's discuss.